welcome back to the Team Accelerate channel with myself and Matt,
Howdy, gang.
the maker of your shafts and cues, and also a very good repair. He runs a very good repair operation here as well. Now, it was an oversight on my part on the very first video that I did, and I apologize that we're using a strong physical alignment on everything that we covered thus far. Now, the last part of that is getting into your set position. And that all leads you to that point with your physical alignment. Again, we're going to do everything in the previous videos. We're going to stand next to the shot line, let our cue hang loose, but not too loose. You don't want to drop it. Okay. And then we're going to pivot on the right foot until our shaft lines up over top of the shot line, which is in this case straight ahead because that's the shot that I've set up here. Now, we're going to bend at the waist, getting into the shot line with our arm fairly straight up and down.
And a nice loose grip.
Nice loose grip, but still around the cue ball. And we're at set position. We're not doing this. You can't do this and aim. You cannot be aimed up while doing this, getting into the shot. You can't aim. Impossible on the long shots. So we're going to start over next to the shot line. We're going to pivot till the shaft is over. We're going to bend at the waist till we're comfortable, and at the knees if you have to, just a little. Now we're in set position with our arm fairly straight up and down, loose grip. We're not taking practice strokes. This is set position. Now, for practice only, just come back slow, pause, make sure you have your eye on the aim point that you want to hit. Okay, you're supposed to stay on longer after the shot than that, but my back won't allow that. I have to, once I go through the cue ball, I have to stand up. Because that hurt me just staying down that long. Okay, I'm old. Cut me some slack, guys. So anyway, and it ain't the age, it's the mileage. So
He had a rough paper route.
For practice only. Right there. Loose grip. Bend at the waist. Arm fairly straight up and down. Set position. None of this. Nice loose grip around the cue. Pull back. Pause. Hit. Remember, go through the cue ball. Now, that leads to once you get that, once you can do that fairly well. Make them a little longer. Make the shots a little longer. Set position. Pause. Hey, don't worry about the cue ball control this yet. You're not taking practice strokes, okay? Get used to getting into the set position. Everything else can be tweaked later, guys. Everything. Everything. Bend, arm fairly straight up and down, loose grip, set position, pause, get a good transfer from the cue ball to the object ball where you want to hit.
It's in the hole.
And as you get better, make them tougher. Put them alongside the rail, which makes that pocket smaller.
Get a sharp angle.
Okay. It makes it smaller. Put it close to the rail.
This is an exceptional shot he's showing you right here to get at shooting straight. Because if you miss hit this, obviously the rail's going to push the cue ball offline.
It did. That was a tight table. I would have missed that shot. And there's an easy way that if you do go offline like that, there's an easy way to fix that. Guess what it is? Pocket speed. That wasn't pocket speed either. But you get the general idea right here. I'm gonna get hit this one good. I'm trying too hard. And that's what happens when you start thinking about it instead of just doing it. Set position.
Much better speed.
Easier. Last stroke's a little off because I'm not doing everything I normally do. So now that we know that we can successfully reach the set position, we'll put practice strokes in. We're going to make sure we're shot line. We're right there. Still hitting the same way. So there's something wrong with my physical alignment. I'm hitting the ball to the left. It means I'm too far to the right. So now I'm going to physically use my stick to make sure I know where the shot line is. Get in. Set position.
That was perfect.
Perfect straight. Everything can be tweaked, guys. You just have to pay attention to how you're hitting them. If you're missing to the left, you need to move a little to the left to center your physical alignment. Now there's other types of alignments out there, but we're going to get into those later. Okay? We're going to cover those later. But right now, at the start, you need to know how to reach set position and full stance. Without that, you're wasting your time. My alignment's perfect. So my physical alignment, it just so happens to line up with, other alignments, but there you go. Like I said, everything can be tweaked down the line, guys. You need to get the repetitions in, so you know what right looks like and feels like.
Muscle memory is a huge tool.
That's very acceptable. Even on a tight table, what I just did just there, that is very acceptable. I rubbed it just a little bit, and that's okay. Again, I want to make sure my physical alignment's correct. Move in, set position, pause, and doesn't get much straighter. Doesn't get much straighter than that, guys. With practice, you will get there. Again, there are different types of alignments. Pool is not a one-size-fit-all game. It's not. What works for me, you may have to tweak a little to get it to work for you. Okay? That's just the way the game is. And that's why it's such a beautiful game. That's why it's wonderful, because you can't copy anybody's stroke, their grip, their follow through, their backswing, their eye movement, their stance. You can't do it exactly. You could have 90% of what somebody else uses, but that 10% makes it unique. That doesn't match, that makes it unique to you. Everything's unique to everybody. John Morra, Neil Spine, they all have things that are unique to them in their alignments. If you watch them, you will see Every professional is different. Every player in the world is different that plays this game. There are no two that are alike. So, anyway, I want to thank you for watching. Keep supporting Matt here at Team Accelerate, guys, because he makes one of the finest shafts out there. And I see a competitor's sleeve hanging up over there that everybody's touting as one of the best, but they all end up calling that in the end. So just call them first, okay? All right? All right, see you next time, guys. Thanks for watching.
Once again, I'd like to thank everybody for watching this video. Please check out the description for links for all the references that we've just went through. And also, we do have a link in the description for the Patreon, for the Team Accelerate Patreon page. So anybody's interested in supporting the content we are going to be sending you guys, please don't hesitate to check it out. And of course, if you need anything, we do have www.dfebilliards.com and the new www.xlr8billiards.com, which will be online in the very near future. Thank you all for watching. We'll talk to you soon.